Los Angeles, city of dreams. Hollywood sells these dreams to the whole world and attracts people to the California megalopolis. 13 million people live in Los Angeles, and they come from 140 countries and speak over 200 languages. They're looking for success, glamour, and new opportunities. The American dream. Still a promise for everyone, even for 50,000 immigrants from Germany. These 4 women are part of it, with their hopes and dreams.
My zip code is 90210, the zip code of Beverly Hills. Clooney actually lives straight back over there. Gwen Stefani lives 3 homes down the street. Avril Lavigne lives at the end of the other street. And it's somewhat like Grand Central here.
Make me come alive, come on and turn me on. Touch me, save my life, come on and turn me on. I'm so young to die, come on and turn me on.
This is Ariana's room. Here she plays, spends time, or is up to some mischief. I've really decorated it with love. This is a very special bed. My husband designed it. He's a furniture designer and manufacturer. I saw it in his factory and I ordered it immediately and had it shipped over here.
Sozusagen bestellt und hier rüber verfrachtet.
Hey, I just met you, and this is crazy, but here's my number, so call me maybe.
I have a wonderful husband, my children, a beautiful home, and now I would love to return back to show business. I started modeling at 17. A few years later, continued with acting and studied psychology at the university in Munich.
Und habe dann nach ein paar Jahren
I've made a movie with Jean-Paul Belmondo, the French comedy Las des As. And I made the Supernasen, the Super Snoopers with Thomas Gottschalk and Mike Krüger. I shot Spring Symphony with Nastassja Kinski, Bernhard Wicki and Grönemeyer. And I did so much more. Stage, television, commercials. I've done so much.
Das ist jetzt also meine Website.
This is my website.
Grüße, liebe Zuschauer. Hier ist Sonya Tuchmann. Willkommen zu meiner Show aus Los Angeles.
I had the idea to hire a cameraman and buy a camera. And now I have my own editing suite. And I started producing my own celebrity interviews and entertainment segments.
This is Sonya's editing suite.
I bought the best editing equipment I could find, so I can cut everything from small documentaries to interviews to a full feature.
Zu einem vollen Film. Wenn ich mir sowas schon anschaffe, dann schon was Gescheites.
How come Sonya knows how to edit her material?
I went to UCLA Film School for 2 years and studied production, distribution, and financing.
Hey, I just met you.
Sonya produces interviews and entertainment segments and reports on the lives of the rich and beautiful in Los Angeles.
I would love to have my celebrities on the couch and talk to them up close, in a more intimate way.
Auf Tuchfühlung gehen, die Tuchmann will auf Tuchfühlung gehen.
I love to produce my own material.
Brit Week in Los Angeles, a show for culture and imports from the UK. The stars are arriving.
Of course. It's fun to attend these events and to interview all the stars on the red carpet.
Die ganzen Stars zu interviewen.
Cinematographer Warren is already here. Who has shown up on the red carpet?
Everything that could go wrong has gone wrong.
Even star reporters aren't allowed to park here. But at least Warren can film Sonya as she arrives at the event. Now, the celebrities are in and Sonya is out. No problem for Sonya. She knows how to lure them back outside.
This is George Bloodwell, a good old friend of mine. He's the editor-at-large at Genlux, one of the best fashion magazines in the US.
Sonya's friend Ariane.
You know what? I forgot the tripod. I am so sorry.
No big deal. One will come to the rescue and simply film it handheld. And if it doesn't work out this time, there's another Brit Week next year. Now she has a real rock star in front of the camera, Steve Cook. He hails from Liverpool just like the Beatles. And his hair, just like Sonya's, is also freshly curled and fluffed.
I'm talking to the immensely talented musician Steve Cook, who plays just plain American rock and roll the very best way we know.
That's right, and that is blended with a lot of British rock as well.
I am communicative and it's fun to interview people. I'm also curious and I want to know what's going on and report about it.
I'm Marley. I'm in Los Angeles for 17 years. The reason I'm here is my one and only true love, my husband, Nicky.
This is Nikolai, Marley's Superman, and their children Leonie and Max.
I'm incredibly proud of my husband, the way he supports me. Our success is really based on a great team effort. The first year, we had a daughter. And then 3 years later, a little boy. They are already 14 and 11. We bought a small house and we feel very comfortable here.
As a professional real estate agent, she made it through the economic crisis, which hit even affluent California. But now she is back on top. Her husband Nikolai works as a freelance art director and helps taking care of the children. It would be hard work without his help because Marley is gone a lot, especially on the weekends.
Weekends are my main working days. I'm always on the go. Sunday is a bit like buyer's tourism here.
She's working towards the American dream. But sometimes you just have to take a break. At least according to Marley's friend Sonya.
Oh yes, Marley. She's always working long hours in the office or looking at homes. She's so busy, and I think she would enjoy a fun spin around the city on a sunny day.
Hi, grüß dich, mein Schatz. Geht's dir gut?
Ja, gut. Super. Ich freue mich schon.
Ich mich auch.
Ja, ist ja typisch Sonja, ne? A spin all over LA in a fun convertible is a terrific idea. That's typical Sonja. Ja, klar.
You know, considering the weather all year round, I'm not sure if I would buy a house in Santa Monica or Malibu. It's chilly, and you freeze your butt off.
Even though the sea rarely warms up over 20 degrees Celsius, it's just beautiful. The atmosphere, everything is very relaxed, except for Sonya, who zooms through Ocean Boulevard.
I love Ocean Boulevard. It's so great.
Get the around. Come on. Also komm.
She blows her horn at the other drivers, not because they do something wrong. They simply drive too slow. You can only make a left here.
Kannst du noch näher?
This one's on my ass.
She's racing like crazy.
I gotta push through with my 12 cylinders.
There are two words, gas and brake, and nothing in between.
Next place, Rodeo Drive in Beverly Hills. A luxury shopping mile for the super rich. Vuitton, Gucci, Armani, Prada. It's all here.
On Rodeo Drive, you can shop till you drop, if you got the bucks. I'm looking forward to it. Rodeo Drive is one of the most expensive shopping areas in California. Look, Louis Vuitton has opened a new shop and has taken over the whole corner here.
That is super cool.
Hollywood Boulevard. I love it actually. It's so fun and trashy.
It has something of a hippie glamour.
Real trashy glamour.
Now what is this really trashy glamour?
Trashy glamour is very LA, very sexy and looks great. It may be all about cheap thrills, but it costs a pretty penny.
Next stop, the Walk of Fame. It's trashy glamour minus the glamour. Well, at least, it's colorful. The hand and footprints in front of the Chinese theater are a sacred landmark and pilgrimage destination for all film fans and aspiring young talents. This is Beverly Hills, the most famous luxury enclave in the world. Sonya and Marley are on the way to visit Hollywood columnist and author Ariane Sommer. Fresh sunflowers for the girlfriends. How nice. Ariane lives at the top, at the summit of success, so to speak. A motorized golf cart is best for their steep drive upward to their mountain retreat.
Ja, Sonja ist eine liebe Freundin von mir.
Sonya is a dear friend of mine. She called me to tell me about a realtor friend who wanted to take a look at my home. I'm looking forward to it and hope they'll get some inspiration in architectural design.
Habe ich natürlich gleich auch spontan zugesagt. Alles klar, gut festhalten, jetzt geht's los. Ja.
I've driven the golf cart a few times, but not with 3 people. Hey, it wasn't so bad.
This is fantastic.
You're a great driver.
Das Haus ist eigentlich so ein
My house was built to be a writer's retreat, so you can withdraw from the world, be creative, which has been my main focus for years.
Hier ist einer dieser Außenbereiche.
That's one of the outdoor areas. We've added on a lot of decks in the California living style. You want to enjoy the beautiful weather here.
Visiting Ariane's house is a big treat for broker Marley. Although the home is not for sale, she can gain valuable information as to what's customary in this upscale area.
Hier hat man halt wirklich
Here you have a knockout panorama view. You can see the airplanes from LAX.
Wow, that is wonderful.
Los Angeles is the world capital of many lifestyle trends. Veganism is one of them. It's being a vegetarian without eggs, dairy products, and honey. Sarah and her new friend Ariane Sommer are both vegans.
Und lebst du
Are you 100% vegan?
Ich würde sagen, ja.
I would say yes. From time to time, there are some situations where I cheat when I see a good cheese. I'm a vegetarian with minor interruptions since I'm 12 years old and a vegan since about 2 years.
Ich würde sagen, ich bin zu 95.
I would say I'm 95% vegan. I still eat honey sometimes and love it.
I'm gonna be around my vegetables. I'm gonna chow down my vegetables. I love you most of all, my favorite vegetable.
Brother bought a coconut, he bought it for the dime. Sister had another one, she paid it for the lime. She put the lime in the coconut, she drank a whole
I hope you like it. It's a cauliflower dill soup, one of my favorites. It's quick to prepare and it's so delicious.
Schmeckt richtig lecker.
My first vegan lunch. The soup was great. It was creamy and very tasty.
Und hat einen tollen Geschmack gehabt, war sehr beeindruckt.
I'm so happy that you enjoyed my soup.
Ja, Ariane war eine super Gast.
Ariane, she was a great hostess. Casual, relaxed.
Sie werfen musste, sie hatte Sachen.
She also had Sarah there, and that was a big help.
The burgers are done. We're going to serve them buffet style. Prepare their own fixings.
Sieht aus. Looks like meat. Tastes like meat. But it's definitely not meat.
After all, they look like real burgers, vegan style. The perfect illusion. So Hollywood.
Aber was ist da drin?
Du, da sind verschiedene Körner drin.
There are different kinds of grains, rice, and wheat. I would say there are 6 different things mixed together in there.
7 verschiedene pflanzliche Stoffe, die da alle zusammengemixt sind.
Nein. No, I cannot give up meat. I've tried it once, and after a month I got the shakes. I started to tremble. Fish and chicken started appearing before my eyes.
Und Hähnchen vor mir gesehen, so ungefähr. Das war too much.
The burgers were all gone in a jiffy. I guess they were pretty darn good. I hope you have room for dessert. Sarah has made her special recipe, pancakes with sautéed peaches.
Her vegan pancakes are prepared without eggs, but with apple juice. Eggs can turn into baby chicks and therefore a no-no for the vegan menu.
Dessert, everyone!
Wow! Das schaut ja toll aus.
I didn't eat pancakes for over 10 years. It looks tasty.
Hey, Sarah! High five! Well done!
Lakeview Terrace is northeast of LA. Out in the boonies, you can shoot your heart out. Shooting is a favorite hobby of many Americans, and Sonya's as well. She's a proud owner of a '57 Magnum revolver.
I wanted to get out there to practice with my gun, to air it out and get it oiled up. I also wanted to let off some steam and look around for a semi-automatic.
The trigger of a semi-automatic is much easier and quicker to pull than a revolver.
We've been shooting with the Magnum for so many years, and it's getting a bit boring. I'd like to shoot something larger and blast out a few rounds.
Sonya's husband Howard is already busy shooting, getting warmed up. This is a normal hobby in the US, just like ping pong, only louder.
Oh, great! There's plenty to pick from.
Klasse.
Hi, guys. Hi.
Hi.
Having fun?
Yeah.
Having fun?
Sonya, how are you?
I am good. I'm good. Looking forward. This is going to be fun.
Look at this new revolver. Start with that, but then we get you the big guns.
Start with that, but I'm looking to go to the bigger stuff. Yeah.
Okay.
Brooke is a good friend of ours. What a collection. Machine guns, shotguns, bazookas, and hunting rifles.
Und sonst noch alles. Wow.
That's LA amazing. For every occasion, the right weapon.
Let's do it.
Ready for the bigger stuff.
My lady's a killer. She shoots with a .357 Magnum. Any questions?
Me and my Magnum? We're a team. So breaking into my home? Not a good idea.
What, is this an automatic?
Yes.
I think I prefer this one here.
Okay.
Yeah. Why don't you shoot this one here so
Sure.
it gets a little oiled up?
Okay.
Mein Howie.
My Howie. Even while shooting, he's a gentleman. He's oiling up my gun, he's warming it up. I actually have no problem with a heavy recoil. He's just making sure the gun is ready to be fired.
Auch noch und dann ist sich sicher, dass es mir auch die richtige Waffe gibt und so.
Now remember when firing this?
Yeah.
So keep your finger below that line.
Below this line.
Well, nowhere near there.
Nowhere near there, yeah.
And there's your target.
Good to know where the target is. But now he's warmed up and ready to turn the bullseye into Swiss cheese.
This is not easy. What a recoil. That's why I prefer the semi-automatic.
Whoa, this one is loud, huh?
I can say anything to him. Those ear covers plug up really well. He has to read my lips if he wants to communicate.
Sonya, there's 7 bullets left in here.
How many?
7. For you.
Super loud, this one. Whoa.
That's why you have your earplugs. It sounds like the best gun for Sonya would make a little peep and a big hole.
I have to find my proper balance. I have to wiggle around to find my perfect stance. I don't like these typical gifts. Don't bother with earrings or bangles. I want guns. That's a different story.
Ganz so andere Geschichten, Munition.
Ammunition. What a nice Mother's Day gift.
I'd like to get Sonya the perfect gun. Full automatic like an Uzi would be just a little too much, given she already speaks like a machine gun.
This is just for beginners to shoot in sitting position. Okay,
We're ready to fire.
Ready to fire.
Sonya is firing off an assault rifle, one that's used in the military. What a recoil.
You okay?
This is amazing.
Say hello to my little friend.
The next morning, Sonya and her German girlfriends meet for brunch. They're going to talk about a new exciting project.
So I invited my girls for a business brunch because I wanted to get my project going. My own celebrity talk show. I've all my smart girls assembled. Everyone has a specific talent to get it started. Just perfect. You're a journalist, you're so well connected with celebrities.
Du kennst ja Gott und die Welt, solche Connections, die du hast.
You're a professional in live TV. You had your own show in Germany. Marley.
I don't know any celebrities.
But you know all of LA. You could organize a perfect house or studio.
Here comes Howard.
How nice. I was awakened by the enchanting noise downstairs.
I would go downtown. This is a very good location for studios and it's also close to the airport. The producer.
Girls, what's going on here? You woke me up. Good morning, Mr. Producent.
I mean, it's great to see you guys.
I actually wanted Sonya to drop this crazy idea.
You're all in the show.
Are you all a part of it?
Wir sind das Team.
Everybody has a part.
Location Manager, sie sucht uns die Location. Connections. Production.
And what about me?
You are the producer.
Well, what does a producer do? I assume he pays for everything.
Richtig?
Am I the boss then?
No, he's not the boss.
Okay, I get it. Sonya's the one running the show.
Howie, my producer.
Sonya thanks Howard profusely. If he wants to raise any objections, she will shower him with love and affection. Those arguments could convince even the most resistant producer.